help me.
Well, Sigmas, it's a skibbity day. I've been gooning while mogging betas out in Ohio, and it's got me thinking that Baby Gront could have never really rizzed up Livy Dunn. And this is coming from a guy with a level 10 GAT. Now, if you're sitting there wondering what the fuck just passed through my ear canals, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that indicates you have not yet been affected by the internet phenomenon of brain rot, but the bad news is that you are about to be opened up to a side of the internet that you are gonna wish you could forget about. Brain rot is taking over the internet. More importantly, brain rot seems to have a pretty good chance of just completely ruining the youngest generation of humans on this planet. Now, if you have no idea what I'm referring to when I say brain rot is sort of a subgenre of content on the internet that is made up of words, memes, videos that really have no meaning in the real world. It's the culmination of young kids spending way too much time on the internet and developing a vocabulary that is made up entirely of words and phrases that refer to things that only exist on the internet. At least, that's the kind of brain rot people are talking about in reference to the kinds of stuff I was saying at the beginning of the video. There's another kind of brain rot that is much more harmful, and it refers to the kind of stuff you've been watching in the background for the last minute or so. Completely nonsensical, repetitive content marketed towards children, which has no other goal than basically monetizing the hypnotization of children by completely frying their attention span. Content farms that push out this sludge can be found all over the internet, but I think I've found the worst one so far. It's a collection of social media accounts that share the name Max Design Pro, whose entire content library is focused around this stupid fucking chicken nugget you've been seeing in the background, getting themselves into various situations while the worst version of Cotton Eye Joe that a human being could possibly make up plays in the background. Speaking on like objective creativity, it's the worst internet content I have ever seen in my entire life. And I'm sure you're gonna agree. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
What? Help me.
Okay, so this is the general premise of literally every single video you're gonna watch today. I'm sure that makes you pretty happy. So from what I've gathered in my research of the Max Design Pro extended universe lore, it seems like everybody in this universe can only speak in segments of this Cotton Eye Joe remix. I'm assuming this chicken nugget guy is kind of the one who brought the language to the people, considering that on the whiteboard this speech is denoted by a picture of him, but it seems like whoever's in charge of the creative decisions for this channel really likes mobile game ads, because literally every video is formatted like this. They say the Chicken Eye Joe thing 3 times, and then they ask for help in the form of a like, and then he's able to sing the entire song. If children are truly stupid enough to fall for this, we are actually doomed, because it's not like an actual advertisement where you might think you have to like something or click something to get through it. This is a video. Videos don't work like that. My God, I'm scared for the future.
What? Help me.
Do you guys think you have to be a 10-year-old who spent all of their formative years on an iPad to understand this? Because I'm honestly having some trouble following what's supposed to be going on here. Is the singing supposed to charge up the defibrillator? Because there's no wires, so maybe that would make sense. Or does the singing bring back the life force of the chicken nugget and everything else is just for show? Also, why is there one sock monkey and then everybody else in this universe is a chicken nugget? Lots of questions to be asked here, but I'm sure I'll get no answers. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of creativity peek through, I guess. I will admit the Soulja Boy steel drum out of nowhere did kind of make me giggle, but I still don't really understand the storyline here. Is the chicken nugget haunting this sock monkey's home? Does Soulja Boy canonically exist in this universe? Is he a chicken nugget? There's so much to consider.
Gadagadigadag. Gadagadigadagada, oh. What? Help me! Gadagadigadagada, oh. I've been married a long time ago. Would you come from what you did?
Okay, so the more of these that I watch, the less that I understand why this audio is always chosen. Like, sure, maybe you did some sort of study and you found that this Cotton Eye Joe remix is scientifically proven to keep children entertained for the longest. Whatever. But it's always this one specific audio, with a guy shaking his head and then Kevin Hart saying, "Help me." I feel like this is pretty limiting to try and make every single video that you upload based around this audio. None of these ever make sense. I don't get it.
Gadagadig. Gadagadigadag. Gadagadigadagada, oh. What? Help me! Gadagadigadagada, oh. I've been married a long time ago. Would you come from what you did?
These are actually somehow managing to devolve as we watch them. I feel crazy saying this, but the first one we watched is the one that's made the most sense so far. If the chicken nugget speaks in short segments of this Cotton Eye Joe remix, it would make sense that each picture you add of the chicken nugget on the board would make him talk for longer. Fine, whatever, I'll accept it. But these videos don't even make sense anymore. What does singing Cotton Eye Joe have to do with the chicken nugget's ability to steal a test from a sock monkey? Holy shit! What am I saying?
Gadagadig. Gadagadigadag. Gadagadigadagada, oh. What? Help me! Gadagadigadagada, oh. I've been married a long time ago. Would you come from what you did?
We are so far gone from the original concept here. This is true brain rot. I guarantee you this account had one big video go viral that used this audio, and they were like, okay, that's all we're gonna do from now on. Nobody's even singing the song in this one. From what chicken nugget is this song originating? Also, why is the dog a normal dog? You've got a universe in which chicken nuggets are the dominant species. They can even drive cars, operate cell phones, but dogs are still normal dogs. You want to explain that to me? Have you ever put a chicken nugget in front of a dog? The entire population of this planet would be wiped out in a day. With that though, I really think that I've seen enough here. I know this video has been pretty jokey, but I honestly am kind of worried that this kind of content seems to be getting so popular. Now look, I'm not saying that the stuff I used to watch as a kid was highbrow, super intelligent stuff, but I can confidently say that it wasn't me watching 45 videos that were all the same exact thing over and over and over again. This is a little bit worrying. Attention spans are getting shorter and shorter every day, and that's not just with children. Studies are finding the same things happening in adults, but with super fast-paced, nonsensical, mindless content like this becoming very popular, children are getting the worst of it. And it's pretty much entirely the fault of older generations. Not only are the people who make this kind of shit guilty, but parents who are willing to instantly stick their child in front of an iPad the second they get fussy, or the second they would have to step away and give them their attention, are pretty much entirely to blame. If you are this kind of parent, you should not have a child. You are doing irreparable damage to your kid's brain. Quit while there's still a chance. Well, Gooners, what are your thoughts? Do you think that somebody needs to step in and phantom tax this kind of content out of existence? Or am I just a sussy imposter who would get mogged by Kai Cenat in Ohio? Who knows? I'm gonna go gritty to McDonald's with John Pork to get a grimace shake and really think things over. Hopefully I can keep my mewing streak, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.